Hello, wherever and whenever you are, and welcome back to Phoenix Iweki, and welcome back to the Weird West, as we have very loud music. Piano player, calm yourself.
He can't be calmed.
Is he still following us?
He just yes, trundling behind us. No. Al, big good evening, good afternoon, or morning, wherever you are, my friends. It is an absolute pleasure to be back here in the Weird West with all of these fine people over here, and all of these fine people over here, which is where chat is, as far as I'm concerned. A massive hello to everybody. I hope you're all doing very well. Hans, my friend, I thank you for the host. It is an absolute pleasure, as always, to see you, my friend. I hope that Gorgonzola has subjugated some more minions and is taking over more and more of the cosmos as she grows ever powerful. Now, as we jump into things here, that's his baby daughter, who is a very worthy kohai for my own evil overlord of a daughter. as well known by my players. It was Michael that first pointed out that she was truly evil. Anyway, moving on. As we are jumping back into our game of Coffin Rock out here in the Weird West. Oh, it disappeared. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it while you could see it. It's gone now.
It's gone forever.
White out. Okay, there we go. Sneaky zombies instead. Okay. So yes, we are about to saddle up, and as Hans, my good friend, says, "Get up, move 'em out, let's ride," as we are going to get them doggies rolling and jump back into this game. But first, let me give a shout out to the wonderful folks at Sirenscape. Thank you to those lovely folks for all of the abilities to share sound effects and music in our games. You should head over to Sirenscape.com and get yourself a free 30-day trial, and then if you like it as much as we do, which is an awful lot, you can stick around and become a Super Siren subscriber and have that in your games, whether they be physical round the table games or on the line, scattered twixt the four corners of the globe. Twixt, that's the wrong word. To the four corners of the globe. Okay, scattered to the four winds, as they like to say, as all of our players are, I think, seven countries is the count at the moment. From New Zealand to Asia to Europe to North America and back to New Zealand again, all around the globe. We got the sun. The sun never sets on Phoenix Iweki, which is why I just stay awake all the time. I just adjust my time zone to the appropriate thing and ready to roll. Okay, now let us get back into this game and let me shut up except when I'm in Jebediah mode. As I pass things over to our fearless GM Josh, up in the corner, where he belongs. You may notice a certain extra amount of logo and lack of appalling Mexican accent. Josh the pirate is running late, unfortunately, and it was planned. We knew this was going to be the case, and will be joining us just as soon as he moseys on into town. So, let us pass it up to the GM in the corner, looking down on us all like the worms we are. Josh, over to you, my friend.
Oh, hello everyone, it's me, Josh. I usually play Tom. Today I'm the GM. We are playing Deadlands, the weird Wild West game. It is a horror game, but it's also weird and fun. So let's enjoy it today. Our players are playing the module Coffin Rock today. Last time, they briefly mourned the death of their acquaintance, who was sadly killed by a zombie on the train.
That's
very sad. Yeah, Mr. Jim McMahon, rest in peace.
So, in his name, I should do a shout out. Do check him out, folks. You can enjoy his beautiful works and intros that he makes.
So, they arrived in Coffin Rock to find it to be a desolate town. Not much to speak of. An old mining town that has since run out of things to mine. And the people in it were quite depressed. The mayor had recently died. The sheriff was a certified asshole. But strangest of all, supernatural things happening to specifically Elliot. a local preacher offered to perform an exorcism on Elliot, who was too drunk to decline the offer.
Seemed like a fine idea at the time.
It did.
Consent is important unless it's drunken consent.
They proceeded to follow the preacher to the Church of the New Covenant, where they found, and that's suspicious, where they found out that they could be saved. Their souls could be saved. Elliot could be cured of his condition if only they gave their eternal soul over to the Reverend. And we ended there.
On that good deal. Crusher 1101 rating with a party of 18. Howdy, partners. I hope you're having a rootin' tootin' time and your session was a proper good one. Welcome into the Weird West as we are playing some Deadlands and we are just getting these doggies rolling, so it is a pleasure to have you here with us. Back to you,
So,
sorry.
my question is to you, my players. Who are you? Who are you playing? And where are they at? We'll start with John. Mr. Phoenix Iwaki.
Yes, indeed. I am John, the usual GM of Phoenix Iwaki, when it is time to do things D&D style. But today, I am a player, and I am playing Jebediah Thunderflash, a snake oil salesman who has just the cure for what ails you, be it one of these colorful little doodahs, or this six-shooter on the other side of my belt. And I am pissing in my britches on these goddamn suspicious phantom bell-ringing, soul-stealing preachers, and I'm having none of it. And I'm trying to get out of there with my friends, these newfound suspicious bunch that I find myself rolling with, and we are heading out of there just as fast as we can.
Well, thank you. Mr. Elliot Moore, please tell us about yourself.
Why, hello, I'm Elliot Moore, said recipient of gut punch vomit person. Completely undeserved, I'm sure, but I was perhaps a mite too drunk to really be able to say that with any real degree of certainty. I'm Elliot Moore, once a doctor of some renown, now a drunkard of even greater renown. I'm following alongside my good, well, perhaps friend, might be getting a little bit above my station, but Mr. Calhoun and I have been working together for some time. Managed to make our way over here to Coffin Rock, and I seized an opportunity to improve my situation in life, which was to remove certain elements of mystery concerning me and my soul. I am rapidly reconsidering my options here, however. Let's see if my decisions can actually overturn any of the nastiness that I myself have caused. My apologies, gentlemen.
And Mr. Calhoun, please tell us.
At your service. I came here on a speculative reason. Found myself in a church. Thought they were going to help Elliot, who I refute deserved that gut punch. He is a loyal compatriot. But now that they have revealed themselves to be none other than soul-stealing sons of bitches, I think we should extricate ourselves from this situation post-haste.
I don't buy the accent.
This fucking guy.
Unkind Mr. Iwaki.
sorry.
Yeah, he must be. We know you're not from America, James.
You know, I
He's nice.
tried.
He has left the United States and gone into that strange, exotic world of New York.
All right.
The
Well,
colonies.
before we get started, then I suppose two orders of business. First, we have something from our dear friend Patch.
Indeed. Should we let that fly and get that
Yeah.
rolling? Get them doggies
We'll
rolling.
we'll be right back after right after this.
See you soon, folks. Howdy. And a big howdy to Dead Aussie Gamer. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. Let's go and have a couple of fingers of whiskey in the canteen. Which is where you eat. Let's go to the saloon.
Well, last thing of order is our bennies. This is how we do advantage in this system. So, I have pre-drawn them for the sake of time.
Good choice.
Chase. 2 whites and a red.
Well, hang on. I need to do something. I have a job.
I also need to do something. Josh, I'm not willing to sell my soul to the Revenant, but I'll sell my soul to you for some good bennies.
That is a good.
That's a fair deal.
That's
2
a
whites and a red.
fair.
That's only because you haven't seen the state of my soul, Chase, but...
Howdy, pups.
It's a fair deal. I must decline. You get 2 whites and a red.
2 whites and a red?
Elliot too?
We're
Okay.
matching.
Yep, it's the same.
Noted,
That is
noted.
true. I can't get above my station, which is most certainly below yours, sir.
John, your channel, so I got to pay some amount of homage. A blue and 2
Oot.
whites.
Rigged. Rigged.
I do not know what you're talking about, sir. Do not besmirch the honor of our GM.
And I have pulled Josh's.
Straight blues for himself.
Let's see what I pull for me. I actually didn't even think about me.
Howdy
Don't
then.
all yours do the same thing?
Mine all do the same thing, but that means they're removed from your pool.
Yeah.
We can get them?
Yeah, if you guys do something that's super cool, I can give it to you. I got this red. I pulled a red because Josh will be coming, but
Right.
two blues, a white, and a red.
That hurts a little. 2 blues out the pool.
Yeah.
2 blues away.
Well, we haven't done anything super cool yet, so.
I pull out of the
And
end.
keep track of what Josh has with you.
I've got it here.
The rattlesnake kid.
The rattlesnake key.
The rattlesnake kid will be joining us soon, folks. Do not fear.
So let us go to the church.
Take me to church.
Not this one.
Yeah. Get me out of
Yes.
church.
Expeditious retreat.
I just throw my whiskey on the ground. I cast grease!
Don't cross the streams.
All right. So we're here. We're in church.
Oh,
Could
rude.
you cut?
Did you have to make all the cultists so beautiful? Rude.
No, they're beautiful.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That guy's chiseled out of rock.
I know.
Maybe we should rethink this whole soul thing.
Well, here's the other thing. There
I-
also
I have
appears to
to,
be
I have to say,
about
those
12 of them.
those quintuplets are gorgeous. Yeah.
I didn't know they had cloning technology in the Weird West.
It's a
So,
long story.
Ghost Rock can do a lot of things.
This is the power of the Reverend, actually.
Oh shit, that's worse.
Could you please put yourself on the map? Drag
Oh, yeah.
yourself on.
Kicking and screaming.
Right about here, if you could.
Noted.
Where?
Here. Follow my lead, son.
As
No,
soon as I find myself.
I don't want to. I don't want.
Lurching out of the pews. The spews.
Flexing out the pews with some spews. Thanks for setting that one up, John.
You're welcome.
So, we ended on the. Well, let's get something a little bit less.
But Robojacks are so pretty.
I'm not
Little
listening to you,
saloony.
Robblejax. You killed me.
So we ended with the Reverend's declaration that all you have to do for your Your own salvation is to give your soul to the Reverend. Sorry, the deacon's proclamation. My mistake.
Would you believe my soul is already on loan somewhere else? So
Oh,
I can't right now.
The Reverend is more than able to help you.
I mean, if it's not here, what am I gonna do?
He'll help you get it.
Yeah, just let me go renege on that other offer. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, I think I left mine in the saddlebags. I'll just go get it from the horse.
And it's heavy. I'll help you.
No, you remember it. Yours is down at the bottom of some bottle somewhere. Let's go. I'll help you find it.
I'm quite afraid that I must insist that you stay for communion.
We'll sit at the back.
I've saved a spot for you at the front.
Nonetheless, we're just dipping our toes in. Remember,
you can see that these men are
oh
walking,
boy,
clambering towards the door.
I'm looking at the others, and I'm just like, gentlemen, I can't help but feel just a teensy bit responsible for all of this. Maybe we should bid these kind folks a farewell and not necessarily wait for a response.
The deacon, who is also there, he pulls his coat back a little bit. So those sober amongst you can see he does have a gun. And I really must insist you stay.
There's like 13 guys in this place. Do we trust you?
Roll notice check.
Okay. All of us?
Yeah, go ahead.
So if I can see, you can see a Deadlands character sheet here.
That's my notice. Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Okay. Notice. Just a straight D4 with a D6, right?
Always with a D6. Always that.
Yep.
You're a wild card,
I'll
so
be
you get that
using
extra D6.
my new critical roll dice.
Is there a quick and easy way to do this? I seem to remember you said there was last time.
So Chase, that's gonna explode. Remember, so you get to roll another D6.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Well, I'm not necessary then. If Chase is.
Well, come on, you don't know that.
Yeah, you're right. I don't.
I also exploded.
Pop.
And again, double explosion.
Holy shit!
Total of 9 for me.
I also exploded.
highly volatile cast today.
If your D4 explodes, though, you just roll on the D4 again, right?
That's right.
Well, that's a 7 for me.
So John, you're the highest, I assume. What was your total?
9.
9. Okay. So everybody kind of looks around. You can see that the deacon is the only one with a firearm. Everybody else is not wearing coats. You can see there's nothing around their hip.
Okay. Elliot.
There are various bludgeoning items that could be easily picked up, such as large Bibles, candlesticks.
Is this about to be Kingsman 2?
However,
just outside Sam Jackson's just like wee.
It was like we're about to get Bible thumped.
However, Mr. Thunderflash, you are the first to notice. You're kind of looking around the room, and then you see some movement out of the corner of your eye, but it's not where you expected to see movement. It's on the stained glass window, and you see the stained glass window shift, and what was an angelic figure changes into something completely different. What you see is a mural, and there are two parts to this mural. Up above, there are some men standing around a coffin. One man is wearing a badge, and he seems to be counting out some money on top of the coffin and giving it to the other men.
Okay.
And down below, you see someone that's inside of a cage, and there are several cages with men in them. And there's some grotesque-looking woman prodding all of the men in cages and cackling, it seems, torturing them.
Yikes.
And as you focus a little bit more on it, you can see your mustache on one of the men, and you realize that is supposed to be a depiction of you.
Oh,
Oh,
great. I pray to gods that have long abandoned this place that Rattlesnake Kid will rush to our aid. And here he comes. Rattlesnake Kid, save us. Help!
you cut half the head off.
Sorry, folks, I need to shift around these windows a little bit, but a big hi hello to Josh the Pirate from Corsair's Cove. Good to see you, my friend.
Ahoy, mateys. Sorry for my lateness. I finished performing a show 30 minutes ago.
I hope the legs were broken.
Oh, the legs were thoroughly broken. We had a very satisfied and fulfilled audience.
Spectacular. Glad to hear it, mate.
That's how you want to.
Yeah, you haven't missed much. We just got rolling. We were chatting back and forth and getting cameras sorted and things. So we are in the church. The the deacon is still insisting that we leave our souls at the door in the provided receptacle. The stained glass windows have shifted from angelic visions to much scarier ones involving us.
I'm pulling my gun.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
Pull a gun on the preacher.
Well-
I'm fucking done.
As before you do that, Mr. Calhoun,
Great.
you do also notice one of the murals is actually the angelic figure has changed. If you can believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You see a man that's well dressed. He has a halo on his head, actually, as he's being accepted by Saint Michael and is ascending to heaven with the assistance of an angel. But as you look at the rest of the mural and you look down, there is another man, a much younger man, someone who is the spitting image of this older man who is descending, is being drugged down by some sort of 8-legged demon.
Yay.
And you come to realize that the man ascending is your father, and the man being drugged to hell, no, is you.
This is not a nice church. These are not good people.
And then I pull out my gun.
And then you pull.
I stick by my original decision.
Jess is just like,
of
okay.
I made a point of adding the Winchester lever action to my character sheet today because I was like, I felt like I might need it.
Probably a good call.
Mhm.
Because as you come back from your haze, Mr. Rattlesnake Kid, you also notice the murals changing, and you see a man laid on a table, and there is a large pig-like demon, very grotesque, very obese, holding a massive cleaver in one hand and throwing a hand over his shoulder. As you look down, you see the man is a man on a slab, missing his hand.
Mhm.
And the pig demon is looking down at him, trying to decide which cut to take next.
I'm gonna take a solid guess about who that man is.
Yeah.
Granted, I may have missed a few things. The haze was thick, but which hand? Which hand is it?
Your shooting hand.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is.
No.
Yeah, I mean, like Jesse might beat me to it, but I am definitely using both of my hands to pull out the Winchester lever action.
Likewise.
And finally, Mr. Moore, there's a giant stained glass, kind of. It's not on the map very well, but it's above the. What would you call the altar? It used to be a picture of Jesus. Now there's a man crucified, but there's a demon holding his eyes open, Clockwork Orange style, and pointing at all of the individual scenes of torture, forcing him to observe what has happened. Of course, I don't need to explain who this man is at this point.
I think Elliot's like, gentlemen, we can still solve this without that. Oh, fuck that. And I've
Scramble.
All right, so I think we're going to have to get into our initiative order then.
Yes, indeed.
So remember, with initiative order, it is a drawing of playing cards.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh, yeah.
A quick question: did we have tokens? Did we have chips?
Yes,
Guineas?
right.
Pennies?
Yours are 2 reds and a white.
Of course. Never had a blue. Wonder what that's like.
We'll
Oh
see
yeah,
what
we changed scenes. All the bloody tokens have moved. Damn it.
They've flown away. I was
I-
2 whites.
can
And
fix
I
it.
was 3 blues.
I was also 3 blues.
We have the technology. I can fix it.
I have.
Physical evidence sitting in front of you, so our bullshit's not going to work.
I have the physical evidence that is quite correct.
That's all good.
Yeah,
to
I
know.
was
try.
2 whites and a red, same as Mr. Calhoun. I suspect.
Ta-da!
Oh, actually, Josh, these initiative checks.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to use bennies on them as well?
There's not really anything that's been on them because they're not a roll.
Oh, never mind then.
So a white and 2 reds for the rattlesnake yeet.
Yes, that's right.
And sorry, Pirate, I think I did you a disservice. I only put 1 I in kid. I'm sorry.
No, it's 2 E's and a silent Q.
Noted.
Name
I
checks
like-
out.
I like the idea that it wasn't. Is that rattlesnake creed?
No, it's silent.
Yeah, I like the idea that it's not though.
Just the mention of that Q just reminds me how sorry I feel for the legend, the legend himself, Don Quixote, as the shop in Japan called Don Quixote is abbreviated to Donkey.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to Donkey.
Let's go to donkey.
Donkey.
Look at me, donkey. Don't
That's
look at me,
very
donkey.
different
Look
again.
at me, comma, donkey.
Yeah, sorry. Let me
Grammar is important.
It's super
I'll do that properly.
important.
Sorry.
Let's eat Granny.
Donkey.
All right. Well, let's get some cards drawn. So we'll go for Mr. Thunderflash. Not so hot.
Is aces high or aces low?
Ace is high.
Aces high.
So 2 for Thunder. Okay.
You wanted to go last. Last is great.
The Joker for
Ah,
the Rattlesnake Kid. Reminder: the Joker,
whenever I like.
Yeah. I think I
whenever
remember
you
that one,
like,
yeah.
including interruption of a turn.
Nice.
I like the idea if you just had to go just immediately pirate, or it's just like
Elliot Moore
just like
gets
no hesitation.
Elliot Moore gets a 3.
I get a 3. Hey, you know what?
Oh,
You should
good.
be ashamed, Jebediah. I'm still a bit steamed. How were you?
Like
Less-
20 minutes ago, he was vomiting,
Yeah.
like badly.
Actually, I think technically, if I'm not next to you, Now that looks okay, I suppose, because I was clinging to you at the end, wasn't I? Barrett?
Yeah. And I was being like,
Save me! Save me!
is this what you want?
Yeah. No, not anymore.
How do you exercise a demon when in a church full of demons?
Stick him on the treadmill?
Watch the space.
Oh, I've got a great idea. I know
Oh
exactly
my
what I'm
god,
gonna do.
is that Calhoun with a...
The queen.
Jesus.
Nice.
Realty Loves Company.
Oh god, where did they put the rule book? Where are you?
And the priest had a 7. Exciting.
I can send you the link if you want, John.
It's in chat. I'll grab it. But...
So, Mr. Calhoun, it's fitting because you were the first one that said you drew your gun. So,
Can I query the people here? How many of them look like if I was to start, say, exploding peeps, would get involved? Is it everybody?
it's
I
everybody.
have to imagine.
Before you arrived, they found that only one person has a gun.
Oh, that's good.
So
Right? We
they
thought it was
they
good
may
news.
get involved, but with like beating sticks, not with.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. It's not great, but it's better news than there could have been. Who has the
Sticks.
gun?
Fuck!
Um,
It's the injury of the blockheads. Run!
This gentleman has the gun.
Noted.
The deacon.
I feel like they may react strongly when I, if I.
I heard a win. I heard a win.
I heard a win as well.
Were
You
I
gotta
to
save
shoot
us,
him.
Rattlesnake Kid. You gotta save us, kid.
Then I have one further question about the font.
Yes.
Is because I can see it on the map. Is it there? Is there an actual font here?
Here.
I was looking.
Oh, you mean here?
Here. Yeah.
That's more like a bath kind of thing. It's
Oh, okay.
it's for cleaning. Like they have
For
a
feet.
yeah.
Right.
They
Well,
bring
that
it out
won't work.
before the actual procession, and it's in a separate
Yeah.
room, as you can
It
see.
might work. I was like, if I dip the gun in it, then it's not firing holy ammunition, but it would be like, oh, it's got mud in it. Yuck.
Let's try.
Not entirely the goal, though. All right.
There you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kneecap the guy behind me.
Jesus.
So you're gonna just gonna shoot this guy here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna kneecap him.
All right, take a shot.
You're just going to cripple him in the Wild West. That won't kill him.
Well, I'm not killing him.
No.
Outright.
Morally, this is your high ground. Yep.
Man, that is the highest horse you've rode in the town in. On.
The
Oh,
lowest
wow.
rolls.
Oh,
That's impressive.
I
all
need to
right.
spend some bennies. I'm spending bennies.
Yeah, that does sound like a good idea.
Yeah.
There are critical fails in this game,
Okay, well,
and
did I
it's
re-roll both or one?
yep. Go ahead, roll your ball.
Okay.
Are you using the white or the red? Oh, no, the red adds, doesn't it? Sorry, my bad.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
There
once
we
you
go, that's-
reroll.
Oh, wow.
red
That's
bonus.
much better.
All right, go ahead and roll damage. That's a success for sure.
Isn't that
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Yeah. Sorry.
How-
I was like, oh, there's an explosion there, but no, there isn't. My bad.
No,
Yeah,
it's
not
D6s.
sixes. Yeah. What's the damage
Should be on your
on
gun.
a gun?
2d6 if it's a cult.
6 plus 1 generally.
There you are.
Okay. Oh!
Roll both.
Is it?
Holy.
Roll! It explode.
Sounds good.
Do
Sounds
those
good.
explode?
You're going to take this guy's leg off at the knee.
Oh my god.
Yeah, both
And he dies. You shot him in the leg. He dies.
Huzzah!
Do I roll again?
You do roll both of them again. That's right.
Yeah.
Damage does explode.
Oh, that's it.
Dear Lord, 16.
16 is huge.
Yeah. Right in the knee.
Yeah.
Where it was, sure, Chase.
And then he took a bullet in the knee.
I was a cultist once, like you.
God damn it.
So yeah, you attack. You try to you go to shoot him in the knee. It's a lot of damage. I think you're gonna overdo it.
I'm gonna kill this man.
Yeah.
Oof.
You shoot him in the. You go to shoot him in the knee. You end up shooting him in the thigh. And he does fall over very quickly. You can see pretty quickly that unless he's basically patched up instantly, it's gonna be the end for him.
Well, I tried to be.
The Lord knows what you intended.
I'm going to take shelter behind his body and this key.
All right.
That
That's
will
your
end my turn. Yeah.
And you turned faster than you ended that man's life. You Calhoun.
the deacon.
I would like to interject at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna joker my way in here, and I am going to grab. I would like to grab Elliot and dive behind a pew.
Okay. Which way would you want to go?
I would. My intention is, and I can't control that token because I didn't place it on the map. But
Well, let's fix that.
there we go. My intention is to drag him behind this token, behind this pew here, and sort of like grab him and pull. Saying,
I think that doesn't require any check or anything. But grabbing him.
you know what I?
Grabbing him
Yeah.
would be your action.
That's okay.
But there is multi-action in this game. You
Uh-huh.
just roll at a -2.
Right. Sure. I can do that. I will grab Elliot and say, Senor, I think we should exercise the better part of valor and drag him, sort of yank him to standing next to me. And then, and sort of ducking, crouched behind very briefly and say, perhaps we will seek absolution for your soul. Yes. And stand up and take aim and shoot at the deacon.
So again, it's a -2.
Okay. Great. So, hang on. He is to shoot. He is a D8. It keeps asking me for targets. I'm just gonna roll it. I'm just gonna roll that and one of them. A 3, -2. Not so great.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Might be using my my white one, my white Benny there.
Wait, you have a blue?
Oh, sorry, Jesse, which one did you use? Red? White?
Oh, white.
I used white.
Yeah, I will do the same.
Okay.
And re-roll that shit. Wow. Prob's not. Another 3 and a 4 -2 is a 2.
Yeah, so it shoots wide, crashes into the wood of the building. What am I doing? I am being lazy. We need a rifle shot.
Well, it's a shotgun technically.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. just a moment. Sorry, all I've got is double barrel. Let's see. Yeah, it's 2.
Don't know what I'm listening for. I haven't turned on Sirenscape. It's like
It sounded
hear it.
awesome.
can't hear it. Sure, it was great.
There you
I did
All
fire
right.
twice.
It did. So, the deacon, he looks around and he goes, "Well, we tried to be nice and save your souls, but I guess it's come to this." And he's gonna take a shot at Jesse.
Hmm? All the
You're
way
the
in the
only-
back behind pews?
It's
And a body? Jebediah is right there.
they are.
Hey.
But Jebediah ain't shot nobody.
I can't.
I
couldn't
didn't
help
bring
both
the
of them.
killer.
Is this how
Yeah.
it's gonna be for Calhoun? Like, it took you less than like 5 seconds to try to throw
You're
us
the
under
only
the bus.
person to kill a person yet.
You just killed one of his
I-
congregation.
I am not the primest of targets, is all I'm saying.
Not dead yet.
You're still lying on the ground going, oh, my pulmonary artery! And you're just like, shut up.
So he pulls out his pistol and takes a shot at Mr. Calhoun, but it goes wide and crashes into the side of this wall next to you. Oh, I clicked the wrong button.
Reload. Oh.
There he goes, and he takes off and he runs here behind this the podium. However, there are a plethora of
Congregants.
parishioners.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Who act on initiative 0, right?
Who are acting on his initiative.
No.
That's
no,
what
no.
I heard. I heard it was 0. That's what I heard.
Look at me, all on my own, son.
Yeah, your friends have kind of left you alone.
I start shouting. I was like, I use my very, very good deception skills. I'm like, ha, yes, praise be to the deacon. Let us drive back these unbelievers, my friends, my new friends.
Look at this goddamn doggy pile. Holy shit.
Thank God it's such a good looking one.
Yeah, I mean, it's got
Yeah.
to be taken down by anyone, I guess.
Chiseled jaws. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why the pews.
like-
That's why
I'm
the
like-
pews, Elliot.
I'm like, please, everyone, no. Well, actually, no, you're please, yeah.
One at a time, please.
So we haven't done much hand-to-hand fighting before.
Mhm.
Nope.
John, what is your parry?
Parry is 3.
Okay, that is their target number.
Oh dear.
Oh, shit.
Ow.
What was
Oh.
that?
I don't know. It's painful.
That
That
was
was
painful.
that was the a lead hitting Mr. Thunderflash's head.
Listen, I think that hurt me nearly as much as it hurt Jebediah.
All right, so 3 of them. You know, they've grabbed. One has a candle. A couple are trying to hit him with a Bible. One just had a stick on him.
This fucking
Depending on the edition, that could really hurt.
Yeah.
That's the King James. You're gonna die.
So
Dead Sea Scroll, okay.
this is the first time one of you has taken damage in this campaign thus far.
No,
Yeah.
Patch died.
But I think Patch gets the win there.
He didn't take any damage.
Oh, it was a cutscene that took him out. That's right.
Oh yeah. Quick
In
time
fact-
event.
The worst
What
damage.
is
That's
what
so
is
much.
your toughness?
My toughness is 5.
So this first one, he comes at you with a Bible, and he hits you on the shoulder, but he's hitting you with a rather thin version. It's the revised
just-
version.
It's
you
just
know.
the gospel according to Luke. Nothing else.
Um,
Pamphlet. Swatting.
it's just Martin Luther's complaints only.
Ah.
Okay.
Eine Minute bitte. Okay,
A second one comes at you with a candlestick, but somehow he is only able to barely nick you. As you were kind of dodging out of the way, most of the damage just kind of rolls off of you. And
Yeah,
finally,
I kind of duck and
Spear
and
with a waxed tip.
yes, I'm ducking and weaving and blocking these as I'm trying to.
this one will connect though.
Ooh.
So this brings me to another use of your bennies.
Oh, okay.
A benny can be used to make a soak roll. So right now, the damage system for Deadlands is that first you go shaken. And shaken, think of shaken as kind of like a video game force shield. You get hit, it goes away, but then you can get it back.
Right.
And then when you actually take a wound, that's permanent until you get healed.
Gotcha.
Right now, you're at risk of going into shaken and then taking 1 wound. And you can make a vigor roll if you spend a Benny to try to get rid of that wound before you get it. But that takes a Benny.
So that's on the part of shaken where you're about to go into a wound.
Yeah, so shaken is basically like your character's been hit and he's like, what's going on? And if you get hit one more time, you get that wound. Now he's done enough damage.
I've got 3 levels of shaken.
3, so it's shaken, and then 3 levels of wounds.
And then stirred.
Then
Oh,
dead.
the heart rate thing is the shaken thing?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you're at risk of losing that first wound. And very important, if you're shaken, your action on your turn is to try to not be shaken.
Ooh.
God damn it.
And that's a spirit roll. But if you spend that Benny and you are successful in preventing a wound, you're not shaken.
Okay. So you use the Benny when you would get wounded?
When you
Not-
would get wounded. So
so
you're about
now-
to get wounded.
Oh, so when was I shaken?
He's done enough damage to push you
Through.
shaken into wound 1.
Gotcha.
You can
Is
also
he, is he shaken regardless?
if he spends a Benny,
Mhm.
he will not be. And he spends a Benny to soak.
Right.
Okay.
He will not be shaken.
Okay.
Also, you can spend a Benny to instantly get rid of shaken.
Okay.
So you can try to soak, and that's a roll.
Yep.
Or you could just spend the Benny and not be shaken.
And then I still got my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
But
use it.
remember, if you succeed in the soak roll, you're not shaken.
Oh, so the Benny gives you the roll. Gotcha.
Yeah. So to be more clear, there are 2 ways to use a Benny with damage.
Mhm.
Number 1, attempt the soak roll if you are going to be wounded. If the soak roll is successful, your shaken condition is also removed.
Noted.
If you are shaken, you can, as a different thing, spend a Benny to remove shaken.
Gotcha.
And it's a bigger check, so he basically has to get above 4, or he just has to beat the number you rolled.
I'll double check that one because we haven't rolled damage since I did all my double rules checking. I'll double check it, but let's say 4 for the session.
Okay. So good?
Yep.
You're gonna burn that Benny?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
So I'm going to use the one of the whites that I have. And I make a
Vigor.
vigor roll.
A vigor roll, that's right.
My vigor is a d6.
Plus a
0.
d6 because you're a
Ah, wild
Right.
card, yeah.
pound card.
Right. Boom.
A 4.
10.
2
Oh,
5s.
sorry, 5 and a 5. Sorry, yeah.
That'll do it. So, you see this guy, he raises this big club above his head that he had just around his hip. He raises it above his head, comes to bring it down on top of yours. But you just wince, and because you're such a badass, you take it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna like, raise up my arm and just like catch the club on the arm against like the tough fabric of my jacket, and I'm like, this is not, in actual fact, the most aggressive crowd I have ever come up against, and that's why I purchased myself this little toy. And I spin my carbine out from my belt, and it's a strange-looking thing, as it has the pistol barrel on top. But then slung beneath that, it has the shotgun, a 16-gauge shotgun. And as I duck out of the way from these attacking folks, I flick the switch that shifts the hammer over to the shotgun, and I will just fire the 16-gauge like point blank into this group of people.
Well, just a second on that
I was
one.
like, that's boss, but it's Elliot's turn.
Just to show I'm ready. I'm prepared.
It's really good. Loved it.
I'm happy to just wait until after John's turn. That's pretty freaking badass.
And I'm pretty sure Josh actually has to hit us a couple of times as well.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I rolled that while we were discussing things. So this guy tries to hit Chase, misses. This one comes up to the Thunderflash kid. Does manage to hit you, but it's you know, it's the gospel according to Luke again. There's been a lot of that laying around.
Right. Yeah.
Elliot though.
Elliot, though. Come on, Josh.
Elliot, though.
What
Ain't
is
that
your
just the
what is
way?
your toughness?
My toughness or my parry?
Toughness. He rolled too high for your parry.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, my toughness isn't gonna say it's a 5. It's the same as.
Meets it, beats it.
Hey. One of our
So-
favorite phrases.
It is. So, at risk of going into shaken only. So there's no, you're not at risk of being wounded. You're not at risk of being wounded, but you would have to spend a penny to not be shaken, or it will be a spirit roll to break out of being shaken on your turn, and that would be your action.
That was my action. If I use a Benny now, does that just
Gets rid of it. Yeah.
gets rid of it? Then I'm using the Benny.
Alright.
Does it have to be of any particular color?
Any color. And important, if you do spend a red penny here, I don't get anything.
Really? But the red Benny adds rather than re-rolls, doesn't it?
It adds to a reroll, but I get a penny. Is the way it works.
Right,
Yep.
right.
But in this case, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have any mechanical effects, right? It's just using it.
Yeah, No, I'm gonna get rid of a white. I'm gonna
Okay.
get rid of a white. Yep.
That's it.
High risk, high reward.
So then it's your turn.
Okie doke. I can see in slow motion Jebediah starting to do the whole "let me introduce you," and before that happens, I mean, this guy's like right next to me. Yeah, I mean, nothing massively fancy. I think I'm just gonna say like, listen, even I'm not trying to sell my soul to more God's damned demons, and I'm
More.
gonna pull the trigger and
Keyword more.
try and gut shot this guy.
All right. You've got a pistol, right?
I do.
Right. Go ahead and roll it.
He's a doctor as well. He knows how horrible Gutshot is.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is the thing. I know how to treat it as well. So this is an intimidation roll. Oh, it was completely not how you type it. Oh, I'm typing it in the wrong area. Sorry.
Use the dice roller, mate. It's better.
Run me through that in a bit, John, because I don't want to distract you. Okay, well, that's an explosion on the D4. So it's just a 5.
Yeah, it'll
Five.
hit.
Okay.
Okay.
So then damage?
Yep.
It's 2d6 plus 1. That's 11.
You need to explode that.
Yeah,
Oh,
exploding.
shoot. Yeah, explodes.
Explosions.
Whoa, so...
Explodes in his tummy.
Well, be still my
Oh.
beating heart. It became a 12.
All right.
It's still his beating heart.
Yeah,
Yay,
you're
you still get to
you
let those
sit there
phoenixes
and-
fly. Proper sirenscaping. Proper sirenscaping, folks.
I heard that from someone else's Sirenscape.
It's impressive.
After which, this guy dies.
Wait, it was a gunshot. He's supposed to bleed slowly and painfully.
Yeah, about 20
Screaming.
minutes and then dies.
And
Yeah.
then die.
Mm.
Just to relish that.
You shot him in the spine, unfortunately.
Oh,
Straight roll jacks.
yeah.
You know, we have the best of intentions and just
It's really hard to
Killing
not
people.
mortally wound somebody with these.
I am
Openly
what
lethal.
you made me, Mr. Calhoun.
No, having just gotten beaten with a stick, shaking it off. pulling out his shotgun.
It's me. Okay, so yes, I stumble back and I kind of like instinctively go for some of the potions and things, and I was like, no, now is not the time, Jebediah, and pull out the pistol with the strange barrel slung beneath it, flick the switch onto the other setting, and those 4 that are right there. As I backpedal, I just
These guys. Oh, are the ones right in front of you?
yeah, the 4
Okay.
the 4 in a horseshoe around me.
All right.
So how does a shotgun work? It says it's between 1 and 3d6.
It is. So first roll shooting.
Okay. My shooting
Is it
is a d4.
Is it a shotgun or a scattergun?
It is a shotgun. 16 gauge shotgun.
Hmm.
And so yeah, that my shooting is a d4. So boop. And the d6.
Because most of them are just single target. Unless I'm looking in the wrong place.
Yeah, I think that is. It's not-
because a scattergun is a small template, but most of the others are just single target. It's just really easy to. The Winchester lever action is actually a +2 to hit.
Oh, okay. Wouldn't have made a difference.
Hmm.
So yeah, a shotgun. He's right now. Thank you for pointing that out. The shotgun doesn't have a template.
Okay.
Let's just double check where.
It's +2 to shooting rolls. Is that weighs 10, and it is. Yeah, if you're real close, so it's 3d6s.
So it'll annihilate him if you hit, and it's easy to hit.
Yeah.
It's a minimum strength is a d6.
I'm
So
using
it's super.
I'm using a different gun from that though.
Which one were you using again? The Lamat, right?
Yeah, the Lamat carbine.
The carbine is a carbine's like a small rifle.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
the right rifle with the barrel with the shotgun barrel underneath. Yeah, that's right, Rebel Jacks. Yeah, it's the carbine version of the Lamat revolver.
Oh, Lamat carbine and shotgun. Ah,
Yeah, yeah, it's on two levels there.
Still doesn't have a area effect, but it's not a +2 to hit.
Gauge.
It's
Just a moment.
it would still be 3d6 to hit though.
That's the damage dice, right?
Yeah, 3D.
Yes, sorry, that's a 3d6, and yeah, it's just your standard shooting roll to hit.
Yep. So I missed, unfortunately.
Who knows?
Got a Benny?
Oh.
Is a
Yeah.
D? Your shooting's just a D4.
Yeah. And I rolled the d6 as well. I got a 2 and a 3, which is I need a 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my Benny,
All right.
the white one, just to re-roll those 2.
We've been rolling really badly.
We are.
Gunfire.
And
So
it's
the
so important we
four-
take a few bodies off the
There we go.
explodes.
There we go.
Hey!
There
So
we
that's-
go.
A 7. Oh, and that also explodes. 8.
The d6 8.
That'll
Take the
connect.
8, John.
Okay.
Roll 3d6s.
Yeah, what's
Yes.
the thing with the? How do you just decide if it's 1 or 3?
It's
2 or 3.
range.
Range.
Okay, so at long range it's just 1.
Yeah,
If it's
well,
within 12 feet, it does 3d6s. If it's 12 to 24, it's 2. If it's
Nice.
if it's 36 feet, it's 3. Just 1.
Okay. 7 damage.
All right.
Oh, no.
Which one?
Not very good. Sorry.
Which one?
which of the guys are you shooting?
Oh, sorry.
Which is the gorgeous, strong-jawed gentleman?
Yeah.
I will go for the. Yeah, I'll thin out. I'll make it so we've got like a different tokens around me. So I'll go the one that's like directly north of me.
All right. He is shaken.
Oh shit!
He gets shot in the gut. But he's not dead.
I recommend taking 3 of these before breakfast every day.
That's a good one.
Solid line, John. Well done.
I like it. John, you can. Luck is on your
Yay.
side. You can have yourself a
blue? Is that a blue?
blue bed.
Yay!
Oh, damn!
Pay that.
All right. Joker's back on the table. You can use it whenever you'd like.
Thank you.
Mr. Calhoun. Or you're muted, Chase.
All right, so this guy tried to.
But your
take a
eyebrows are
swing at
speaking
me.
volumes.
Yeah.
Every
you
motherfucker in
understand?
this room gonna die.
I will take out my rapier and stab this guy.
Jesus.
Non-lethally, of course.
Non-lethal is
the
not.
leg.
Stab him in the leg with a rapier.
As
Sever
I'm
Another
gonna kneecap
artery.
this guy with my
as
rapier. I don't.
Jesse
whoever
kneecap
rolled
of
for that.
Calhoun.
they stabbed Julius Caesar non-lethally, but
Was it really?
Go for a thigh shot this time. Who knows?
Oh, Jesus.
A2, Mr. Calhoun.
What is all this messing with my hairline? They were trying to get me to grow a mullet earlier on, and now they're trying to get me to grow a real mustache. I have this one.
Why?
It's pretty good.
Chat.
It actually looks quite good on you.
Yeah. Chat.
It tracks
sometimes
very well.
both is an
Yeah,
option.
the algorithm is very good.
Mine's very good as well. Have you noticed? It's
It's
stayed on my face
impeccable.
almost all the
Impeccable.
time.
Almost is quite worrying, actually. What happened?
Drift.
Speaking of beards, my mum roasted me earlier. She was like, "Oh, some of
Ooh.
that stuff in the background doesn't look very professional." I was like, "Yeah, well, neither does this beard." And she went, "Oh, you have a beard?
Oh.
Alright. Thanks, mom."
Well,
And you
well,
went, I wasn't talking about mine, mother.
Is that a strength roll? Or?
so it's a fighting roll.
Oh, my bad.
Nice, Mac.
Uh,
It too,
that's better,
Calhoun.
that's better.
Yeah, re-roll
Okay.
the
Well, the four or the 5 is looking pretty good. Five. I'd recommend the 5.
Wow.
let me just check their parry. You're gonna need the 5. Their parry is 5. So
Oh,
meets it. Beats.
Slide past.
ooh.
Rapier
What's the damage on a
beats
rapier?
Hook of Luke.
You know what? In this game, I've never needed a rapier. That's not in my. It is strength
Oh, no,
plus
it's mine.
d4.
It is, yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
okay.
Also gives you parry +1.
Yeah, that's why I got it.
Oh. Oh my, Mr. Calhoun, I do apologize. I should have expected
Know your place.
I shouldn't open my mouth.
This
Okay,
you
so
put
do I roll a
planting them
D4
lips
and a
around the neck of a
D6?
bottle.
A d4 and a d6. That's right.
Okay.
Actually, your strength is a d4 or a d6, right?
Strength is a D4.
A d4 plus d4.
Okay.
Explodes.
Okay.
Hey.
Explosions.
Speaking
Oh, no.
speaking of this man's leg.
So if you want to use the dice roll instead of like typing shit out, just like the one just above the question mark on the left of Roll20 there, just hover over that,
Oh,
and you
yeah,
can just
yeah.
click however you want, however many you need.
You mentioned that last time.
Number
So-
Oh, thanks, John. Yeah.
Chase, tell me what
Cool.
happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh
So
no.
this guy tries to take a swing at me. I dodge shit aside and go over his thigh as the knee killed the last guy, and ram with the rapier,
Straight through an
push
artery.
him to the side, and duck behind this wall.
All right. Well, he bleeds out fairly quickly as it happens.
Jeez.
Second leg just goes flying off.
Jesus Christ!
Hear
Like
the
this is
small
3 attacks that we wanted to be like non-fatal, and we've just slaughtered them. And John's like, "I'm gonna shotgun this motherfucker," and it's like, "Ow, that hurt." We've got our
Right?
priorities backwards, guys.
We're doing this all wrong.
All right. That brings us to the deacon.
Unless The kid wants.
No,
to
no,
leave?
I'm good.
You sure, kid? You don't want to save us all, kid?
I mean, I have an idea.
Josh,
did
sorry, I said
John
it-
move?
Yeah, I was about to say. I said it fell back as well, right after we did the shot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did say that.
So, I
How
will-
big is a medium template?
Somebody's found a grenade.
No, it's dynamite.
Oh, Jesus.
That's much better.
That's gonna take out the church. Everyone in it.
It's quite big.
I have a strong feeling about this. Yes. How big? Like large enough to get all the people who were bothering Mr. Thunderflash?
Give you Thunderflash.
It would get everybody that's in the center. Yes, it would not get the deacon,
Excellent.
but
That's fine. Would and this is actually an important point for me. Would the pressure wave blow out a few of these horrible windows?
almost certainly.
Then I rise, striking a match on my stubble because this is the West.
Of course.
Is there friendly
and-
damage? Is there friendly
well,
fire?
there's nobody around him now. There's a slightly shaken person holding their tummy in a bit. But I'm going to light up one of my sticks of dynamite.
One stick then.
Yeah, I think that'll be enough. I don't necessarily want to demolish the building I'm in yet. And
go from the outside.
I look at the lady standing next to me and says, "Señorita, I will be with you in just a moment." And I, toss it 20 odd feet. I don't know, probably 8. I'm aiming to throw it about there, sort of in this nice middle of the cluster towards the back of the.
That is a throwing roll.
Oh,
excellent.
God.
I'm very good at these. I don't know if I am.
Just catches in Elliot's beard.
Yeah.
Throwing.
You throw
Nope.
me and not the dynamite. Take
Turns
that!
out I'm fucking awful at it.
Throwing.
Okay.
Oh,
There you go.
God.
Excellent. This is gonna be good.
Good
This
thing.
might be a Ben. I'm sorry to say it, but could you maybe Ben it?
I might well.
If this lands at our feet, we
Oh, got
are.
a 4
thank
there.
goodness.
Got a
Explosion.
4.
It is a D4 and a D6.
Oh,
True.
Oh yeah.
apologies. Yes.
6. Yay!
Hey, even better.
The 6, a 9. There you are. How's that?
Roll damage.
-2, right?
It's -2, so it is 7. But
That'll do it.
Yeah,
yeah.
Good.
To be
Good.
fair, did you use a Benny for that one, kid?
no,
Nope.
I didn't need to.
You cannot use bennies on damage, by the way. So it's 2d6 for dynamite.
That's fine. Yeah.
Roll high.
Yeah. Big money, no whammies.
If this doesn't explode, I'm surprised.
5.
Mine's blown.
Wow.
I got it.
Well, the dynamite explodes kind of. Well, it hits the ground, and everybody sees it. And they'll dive behind the pews, except for this guy who's already shaken.
Slow motion.
He's grabbing his gut as he sees Jebediah Thunderflash walk away, and then they go, "Dynamite! And he goes, "Huh?" And
Rolls.
And then-
rolls.
Can we please cut back to in front of Jebediah as I'm just like slowly walking in front of this explosion?
And then parts of him jump behind the pews.
so he dies.
Jesus Christ!
Thanks for
You
the
know
follow,
we're in
Tedron.
deep shit with the sheriff, even if we survive this, right?
We were attacked.
Well, that's right.
still-
Kill all
We
witnesses.
were attacked.
Kill all witnesses.
Elliot,
by our word against
Technically, I
corpses.
started it. Mm.
You.
Senior Moore, I have 3 more sticks of dynamite.
What?
And I'm gonna roll a percentile dice.
Is anyone else noting the bell tolling for each of these lost souls?
Yeah. I'm not. Well,
4 of the 4 of the windows blow out.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
All of them except Elliot's.
Hey.
It's the furthest.
Yeah, it's actually true.
Mr. Calhoun is still there.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I like that one. It is. It's poetic, you know.
Following
Clocked
that,
in the back of the head by the Book of Luke.
the deacon stands up. I'm gonna spend a Benny John.
Oh,
Sure.
no.
That doesn't matter, does it?
Ooh, jeez.
Because he
and-
just walked backwards and didn't take cover.
What color are you spending, Josh? What do we get back at the time?
For me, it
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Well,
Although,
it just-
I mean, but it puts it back in the pool.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
it's a red.
Well, John grabbed a blue.
Damn right it did.
It doesn't go back in the pool.
Okay.
Oh, it does? Oh, my.
So they take them out of the pool, but they don't go back in.
Nothing goes back in the pool.
Gotcha.
Not unless we run out.
My church rules eggs.
He sees this happen with Mr. Thunderflash. He stands up from behind the pew and takes a shot at sorry, not Mr. Thunderflash, at the rattlesnake kid. What is your toughness?
5.
5. You feel it just cut across your cheek. And you don't even really realize what happened until you're starting to bleed just a little bit. But then it's gone. It's fine.
If that
You're-
leaves a scar, I'm going to be very upset.
The damage was below your toughness.
Oh.
It was a 4.
I can patch it up for you once we're done.
All good, my friend.
Get
away, senorita. Not tonight. I am very
Words that
busy.
Rattlesnake Kid doesn't often say.
Almost never.
Probably the first time.
Hey, quick shout out to Tenjon there for the follow. Thank you from our friends from Tankers and Tales who came on by earlier today. Give them a follow, folks. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Let's see. So it's their turn now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vigor rolls to make. So let's just
Be right
or
back.
sorry, 7 spirits rolls
After
to
these
make.
messages.
Of which
Oh dear.
1 succeeds.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ow.
I do not regret my decision.
It was a good one. I honestly thought dynamite would explode a little further out, so I was really worried.
I had hoped to kill a lot more of them, but this is all right.
I regret the consequences, but not the decision.
Everyone decides that the Thunderflash Kid is the most worthwhile target, and they're going to try to
Valid.
hit him over the pews.
I would like to register that I have a perk, an edge
Okay.
called martial arts.
Uh-huh.
I am trained in martial arts or boxing. I'm going to say boxing probably,
Nice.
or at least learn to fight dirty on the street. My character's body is a finely honed weapon. So when I fight unarmed, I'm considered armed. In addition, opponents in melee combat never benefit from any gang up bonus against me.
Okay.
Nice.
They are not able to gang up on you. However, the chiseled chin
Oh, dear.
does not quite care about your.
I have you know, sir, that I am a skilled martial artist.
Ah! You
Does not
punched
quite
me
care
in the
about your
face.
My money was on Elliot Moore as a drunken master, but damn it.
As you can see in the
Ooh.
Oh no.
Snake
Oh,
eyes.
no.
Oh God.
Benny?
Now, what did we say the result for a critical fail was?
the damage just never counts.
Oh, okay. Right.
Oh, all right.
He reaches across the pew. to what accounts basically for a slap across the face.
A
That's my
gentle
wife,
caress.
damn it.
He's like, well, then tell her, or then you should take her home. She is entirely too close to me. Have some dignity, señorita.
Elliot Moore, it's your turn.
Oh shit. I think I just sort of spin around on the spot, see this guy attacking Kit, and I just go, "Oh hell no!" and I just shoot him in the face.
And shoot him in the stomach.
So, no, I see him. I don't register. I'm still a little like drunk and hazy. So it looks to me like he's just reached across and like tried to claw at your face. As ineffective as it was, this is what I've seen. So I'm just like, he's going for the eyes.
I'm bleeding from the cheek now.
So
Punishment fits the cry.
that's a shoot, even though we're in melee range.
Yeah.
Okay. Double checking this. I think I actually rolled wrong last time. I think I've actually
There's like a
got
bonus for being
D6
point blank.
for shooting.
No.
Oh.
I mean, it tends to explode in his
sorry.
stomach.
Sean told me to do this. Ah, I'm not paying attention. Hang on. Does this roll 2d6? It
Yes.
does. Well, I'll take the 5.
Okay.
That's a hit.
That's, of course, a hit.
Then it's 2d6 plus 1. There's an explosion there. That's a 10 damage, I believe.
Yes.
Okay,
In the
so
dome.
yeah, he says, "That's my wife, damn it!" And
And then
you're
his head explodes. He was very angry.
there he goes.
Wait, did he say wife? I thought he said rifle. I thought he was aiming at a rifle.
No, that he does not have a rifle. A rifle.
God.
I look at the mess that I've just made. I look around at what I assume is the stunned look on the wife's face.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go, I'll go get him some help. And I'm gonna run back here.
Okay.
I'm scared of all these explosions happening not too far from my pew.
Brings us to
Right.
Jebediah Thunderfall.
Senorita, I'm very sorry. You have my deepest condolences. Mr. Moore,
My
deeply
friend,
inappropriate.
my friend
Here,
is very
let me-
excitable.
My friend has never used that weapon before. He does not know what it does. Here, let me help you.
This sounds like an execution pirate.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna execute something.
All right.
quickly doing some research here. Sorry.
The Widowmaker.
No, please, I don't want or need this title. I've tried to be good most of my day.
The Rattlesnake Kid. The Rattlesnake Kid reminded me of the joys of edges,
Oh,
and Jebediah would like to call on his edge. That being his edge of arcane background miracles.
All right. What do you want to do?
And as he stumbles back, the barrel of his shotgun still smoking, you see him like reach inside his jacket and he pulls out a small bundle of twisted black roots bound together with twine, with other little things tied in amongst them and attached. And he starts talking to himself. He's like, Mademoiselle Mary Laveau. Laveau, I guess that'd be, sorry, excuse me. Mademoiselle Laveau, you said you would be watching me, and you would always have your eyes on me, that you would intervene if I were ever to wrong you. How about now, with these folks about to wrong us? How about you reach out from the bayou? Reach out to us here and aid us in our hour of need.
What would you like to happen?
I call on the root worker, Marie Laveau, who I had a run-in with back home, and ask that she use the other elements of voodoo that she is accustomed to, and maybe cause some problems for the deacon.
Okay. Let's call. Do you want to do damage?
I would
Do you want
like
to do-
I would like her to kind of like try basically try and possess the deacon and like pull call them off, or just call them back so that we can escape.
Okay. Then let's. It's gonna be a roll.
And the prodigal son of Phoenix Ueki. Swag.
Let's see. Let's make it that arcane roll you have.
Okay. Yes, Mac. I do a hark from a bit further south and east from where we are now. Okay. Arcane?
Yep.
Okay, D6. Boop. That's an explosion. 7.
Hey.
All right, so all of you kind of hear this kind of sound come just from within the church somewhere.
I don't look happy about it.
And some vines shoot up from beneath the altar itself, and seem to be grabbing onto the deacon's gun hand.
Excellent. Okay, and that counts as my action, right?
It's your action.
Yeah. And I just continue to get back. And I'm like, kid, let's get out of here.
All right, Jesse.
Get the fuck out of there.
Yep.
That has been my plan.
How
the
far
whole
can I
time.
go, Josh? Do I go outside from where?
I think that you'll be able to get into that entryway there.
Yeah,
not quite
I'll stay and make sure the rat snake kid is following. But yeah.
Just somewhere in this room, anywhere in this room. It's fine.
Cool.
We're
Do
playing
I- do I
we're
get
playing
out or-
cinematic.
Yeah.
You want to leave? Yeah, you can get
Yeah,
out of
I'm-
the porch.
I'm busting the doors open. Fuck the
Ah.
snakes in this plane.
Not locked. You able to get out?
Deuces.
That's it? Is that it? You're just gonna leave everybody?
They're close. They're right behind me.
Fine.
Fine.
All right.
Ow.
He
We're
keeps saying
getting-
all the way to Chicago. They're right behind me. Right behind me.
I'll stay at the door in case the bad guys come out. Wait for my homies, you know.
All right. So, as we are waiting there, the deacon is. It's the deacon's turn. Long pause. Long pause.
Long
Wait.
pause.
Jebediah
Okay,
ended
then.
his turn next to me, right? Could I
Put it
drag
down.
him with me?
Jebediah just spent his whole turn running, so.
Oh, okay.
I am looking around for something like
Oh,
oil,
yes,
or
please.
something flammable.
It is a building made of wood.
Yep, that's why.
They do not have anything extremely flammable other
like
than
lantern.
How did you light the dynamite?
Oh, that was a match though. That like I can't burn down a building with that. Not from the inside, anyway.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Let me just check my equipment.
you do not see anything that's particularly flammable
Mm,
other
all
than
There's a
wood
rug
and wood.
right in the middle.
right.
You do not see any accelerants conveniently placed amongst the pews.
Fair enough.
There's no red barrels.
I wish to the sobbing widow standing next to. I'm assuming a lot here.
They had a complicated relationship.
Yeah. I am going to attempt to render her unconscious.
With what? Domestic violence? Like,
Well, hey, it's not domestic. We're not married.
I'm sorry,
As
that's
far as
not
I'm
funny.
aware, she's
We're gonna reel it back in.
She's tried to knock me unconscious with the Bible
I'm taking
twice
that
now.
back, people. I'm sorry.
I'm going to do the good old Sean Connery one to the jaw, attempting to pacify her.
Okay.
And yeah, I in fact, you know what? I'm gonna go one beggar. I'm gonna use the stock of my gun to sort of.
Yeah, you can do that. That is a thing you can do.
I wouldn't worry about this, Chase. This is less
wow.
this is less domestic abuse and more congregational violence.
Hey,
Effectively
I just
the same
exploded someone. And none of you can judge me, Mr. Shoots
Yeah,
his legs off people. Is this a fighting roll, Josh?
It is a fighting roll.
Oh.
That's a D6. So 2D6. A 4?
A 4 is. We check their parry. Not enough.
thing. Oh my god,
Ooh.
it catches your hand.
Yeah, I'm going to burn a penny.
The book of Luke is good for many things. It is an offensive and a defensive weapon.
I find it deeply offensive. Can I burn a penny?
Yeah.
To just push a little harder.
I mean,
Burn a red.
you don't.
Just throw it to Josh. Just throw it over to Josh.
I get a Benny. However, you just succeed.
Okay.
That's
A roll of a 1 would be meets it, beats it. So
Right. Cool. Alrighty. I my intention here is to render her. So damage, or do I knock her unconscious? All right.
damage.
The damage would be a D6.
Roll low. We have a bad habit of going for
I have
non-fatal rolls.
my strength is a D6.
It's gonna be D6 plus D4.
Right. Splendid. D6 and a D4. A 4.
It's enough.
Clearly rolling very badly. Stun?
Toughness 5.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Smack her in the face.
The
I'm
tough
like,
lady.
Senorita, I know you feel strongly about this, but I was not the one that's fault here. I am afraid I must bid you adieu.
You
And
could still be saved by the Reverend.
perhaps another time. And you should be more concerned about your husband.
Ain't no point worrying about him now.
I go to leave as well.
I've made a mistake here. There are attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it hadn't come up before. That's why I hadn't moved.
That was a mistake on my part. However, she's quite distraught. She's good at hiding it. But really, deep down, she's quite distraught.
And I have just hit her in the head with a gun. Between that, I bolt.
All right.
I look around and I notice that my 3 bosom companions ain't there anymore. I was like, we're winning. All right, fuck it, let's go.
we were only trying to escape.
but they're all stunned. Let's finish them off.
Didn't sign up for this wanton murder.
We wanted to use the front door before any of this happened.
There's the murderer.
Accidental.
Which one were you talking to there?
I leave.
Okay.
In fact, I would probably aim for, like, if I can't get out, I would aim for around this corner.
Well,
Careful with that one. She is upset.
But
All-
not
Say to
her
Elliot.
twin sister, apparently. Oh shit.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of
there's-
them.
Twins. I pity the mother.
So the women, it seems, are able to break free of the shock of the dynamite, and they chase after you. Specifically, Jebediah Thunderflash, but I keep saying you're wrong. Jebediah's name, specifically after the Thunderflash kid, obviously.
Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
The Thunderflash kid.
You've said that like I think 3 times tonight. I'm just like, look, I'll take it.
Do not
It's
give
almost
away.
better
Do
than
not
what
give
I
away
came
my
up
alter ego.
This is
I
your,
have seen us in the same room.
I have I.
Whenever I score him, I just do the ACDC. You've been thunderstruck. Sorry.
The Thunderflash kid. Yeah. We're gonna make it happen. This is a horror game.
He just
No
threw
copyright.
dynamite. He could be the Thunderflash kid at this point.
I like it. It has a good ring to it.
The deacon continues to struggle, and the women that have chased after you are trying to hit you with their Bibles, but you're able to just kind of put your hands over your head, continue to run.
Just getting chased out.
Elliot,
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm gonna take that attack of opportunity. None of this was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Kill
going
her.
to try to. Oh shit! Do I hear that?
oh yeah,
No. I think originally I was just going to run outside. Now I'm going to run outside with a scream.
The details-
I mean, I
details
don't want
count.
to deal. I don't want to deal with this. I've already had to deal with this. This is part of why I came to the church, was to get away from shit like this. So I'm going to attempt to run
Poor choice.
outside
Poor choice.
to escape, but also like Chase did, I'm just going to, get outside as if we want to end the situation, but not so far that I can't help.
okay.
But I assume that means I'm going to take the widow is going to
Hit you with the
get
book.
revenge. Yeah.
She throws the book at you
Oh,
as
well,
you walk towards the door, but it just bounces harmlessly off your back.
does it burn the demon deep within?
You wish it would have been preferable. She didn't critically fail, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now-
I'm just running outside because I'm hearing this voice again.
Now we've got, of course, our amalgamation character, Jebediah the Kid.
Jebediah Undermore kid.
He's gonna kind of look up to the skies, and he gets a glimpse of the open sky outside. He's like, "Merci, madame." And if attack of opportunities work, is if it's against your will movement, does it not trigger like in D&D? Can I pull the rattlesnake kid out of there? And
No,
it's not trigger?
any movement, yeah.
Damn it. That's-
Unless I kind of deem that it's too quick to react to.
yeah, no worries.
I got this. Don't worry. You go. I will handle all these ladies.
If any man can.
I stop and ponder for a second. I believe you will, and I step out through the door.
You
and
hear
I-
a lot of shotgun blasts.
4 rounds of combat pass.
Yes. Preempting Damiel's question. You hear me? I run out onto the street, and I'm like, you just hear my charismatic voice that can carry over a
Yes.
crowd. Marshall Johnson. Just start shouting and head out.
How long are turns in this? Has this been going for like 18 seconds? If this is D&D,
Yeah, right.
It's about the same, yeah.
Yeah, you got any more of that magic water? I seem to develop a sweats.
And
I
you,
pull out a selection. I pull out a porta bar.
and I shoulder past Elliot. I believe if the gentleman is looking for something to make him feel a little better, a little pick me up, then I am the one he should be coming to.
Elias has proven success rate.
My eyes narrow. You muscling in on my market, son.
That's towards Elliot. Elliot's a bit of a mess right now. He's shaking. He's like not entirely focused. So you're not going to get a clear response from him right now.
Let me help you there, fella. And I come right over and like put my arms under him and like right up against his ear. We'll talk about this later.
do I mistake that for the voice that I've been hearing quite constantly? There may be some fists are flying in a second.
No, you're not that drunk. Mr. Calhoun.
Can I prepare actions?
You stepped that right side, right, John?
Say again, mate?
You stepped that side.
Your guy's still in, yeah.
Yeah, I'm chasing.
Can
Can I kneecap this girl from the door?
Yeah, door's open.
All right, I'm gonna try to help out my boy here and kneecap your girl.
Now I've held off this till we got a little bit more comfortable. You can take an aimed action if you want, but you can take a cold shot rather.
What are the benefits of both?
You could aim. Aim increases for your next shot, but a cold shot is what you expect. You're targeting an area to try to slow them, do more damage.
Yeah, I'm just trying to slow her down.
Right.
Maybe in the lower calf or something.
Yep, it's a -2 to shoot a limb.
A quick question about that, Josh. You mentioned aiming. Is it like aiming takes your movement and then you can fire, or how does aiming work?
It's a full round at a +2.
Oh wow.
Pricey.
You said at a -2. You said.
Yep, -2 for a cold shot to the leg.
Oh, jeez. Okay. That's
Not great.
Oh.
Wouldn't have hit without.
Maybe she's scared, and I'll just back the fuck up.
You got a Benny? You want to use a Benny?
Nah, it's not worth it. Benny.
Can't take him with us.
Oh yeah, we're 10 minutes away from the end.
The reset next week.
You
as
could
well.
use that. You could use that red and just bump
Yeah,
that
all
3
right.
up to a.
I'll do that.
Look at us
Use
all
the red Benny.
pressuring you here.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
man.
no,
Gamble,
no.
gamble.
I don't want to hurt the lady. She's probably a
Shut
widow
the
too.
cop.
Not what it sounded like 5 seconds ago.
One, two, three, four,
Yeah, we need to
five
balance the
men.
scales. We need to kill some women here.
Actually, hang on a second.
Quality, come on.
God, all these widows.
Hey,
Feminism
Vicky.
works both ways, ladies. Hey, Vicky. I've been all gentlemanly.
So what do I do with the red Benny? Do I just
You roll with a +d6.
a reroll?
Reroll
Awesome.
with a +d6.
Oh,
Be a D4 plus 2d6 then?
Yep.
Okay.
okay. Oh, whoops.
Okay, so R2d6. We know what the 4 was. There we go. They'll do it. Oh,
All
sorry.
right.
No, it won't do it.
No, it won't.
3 + 2.
Minus 2.
5,
Minus
-2.
3.
So the shot goes up. I've been
Side,
lazy
side.
on Sirenscape Day.
Well, I think we've all learned an important lesson here today. Gambling never pays. I think
take
we'll all
that back.
We'll take that. Oh. Listen, it never pays me. I have a -2 in it.
The bad guys?
I'm looking for a pole or a staff or some sort of maybe a
Sure,
hat stand.
there's a candlestick a large
You'll do.
candlestick thing.
You'll do.
And delivering?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to leave. Incurring opportunity attack, I assume, from the Bible wielding lady, and dash for the door.
And can I kind of read the room here and step forward and start pulling on the other door as well?
Yeah, slam the door closed and try and lock, like
Through the
keep it
handles.
like
Yeah.
yes, that.
Well, just a moment, please.
Oh yeah, no, because I'm about to get hit over the head with a Bible. I've heard of Bible bashing, but this is ridiculous.
You stole that from chat.
Holy shit, that was me in chat.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fine.
Ouch.
Ouch, indeed.
Oh my god!
How is it
Ooh.
3d4?
She
Some
rolled
swarm of Bibles.
incredibly well on her actual attack.
Right.
Oh boy.
Wow.
She attempts to insert the Bible in me.
and succeeds apparently.
This'll learn
Um,
This is for Jonathan.
I did not kill him.
Wait a minute. Did you just say Jonathan's?
So
I killed myself?
we're looking at
you could use you got married.
Your toughness is 5.
Congratulations, I guess.
Yeah.
Short-lived romance.
Okay. So
They burn that Benny. Or do I get killed by a Bible wielding woman?
you're looking at taking 2 wounds potentially.
Oh,
Right.
Ooh.
Ouch.
I am a doctor.
That's good.
the drunk one.
As
I'm pretty
she,
good at it, despite being.
as she grabs one of the hat rack. You're going for the candelabrum. She goes for the hat rack and just cracks you across the back of the head with it.
Oh. Yeah, groovy. How much of that can I negate with my Benny?
We see after you make that vigor check.
Okay.
Come on, pirate, you got this.
So I roll vigor, a d6.
Nice.
Roll a 6.
Explode. Oh,
That
no.
is not what we needed.
The
But
other
I
end.
am a
Plus d6.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, oh.
Yep.
No.
So, you'll get rid of 1 wound.
Oh.
Then
So you are.
Can you burn the
wounded.
Benny on the other?
He cannot.
Ah.
You are wounded and shaken.
Mm.
But I am not.
So you-
You still make it to the door?
But I
I'll-
presumably do not make it to the door.
I would say that the Thunder Flash. I've done it again. The rattlesnake kid stumbles a bit, and he is just inside the door.
Ooh.
Did I advise pirate less rattled, more snake next time?
I was like, Elliot,
I'm not
get him out
sure
of there.
what you mean by that.
Elliot, get him out of there. I see what he's trying to do.
Maybe I should have gone for the kill.
I don't know why you're all pussing about this.
I mean, if we're moving kind of towards out of combat now, Josh, I probably would get snapped out and try to move to help Rattlesnake.
We are not just out of combat yet.
Well, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
she's following me.
Irresistible.
Yeah, it's all the blood coming out of my head. She just loves it.
They
Red's-
are.
Red is your color, I do declare.
Oof. Do you have some bennies left? Yeah, you have 1 Benny
Mhm.
left. They have both come up on you, and are starting to hit you with various things, and both of them are going to deal 1 wound to you.
Oh. Well, that would kill me.
Jeez.
It would not. It puts you at 3.
Oh, okay. I thought that's how many it took. Well, yeah, burn the Benny.
Yeah, right. Make the vigor.
Well, not many men can say they died in a threesome.
Death by Snow Snow.
It's all good.
Another 4.
You were able
I
to,
am looking real bad tonight.
Yeah.
you are able to prevent one of the
Oh, so
the wounds.
Great.
You are at 2 wounds.
I would have preferred to stay and just kill them. I was in cover. I had a lovely meat shield standing next to me. A single woman standing.
But I ran away real quick.
A newly single woman standing next to me. Others. Things looking up, my friends. Now I am being bludgeoned over the head with candelabra. I cannot think straight here. Will someone do me the immense pleasure of pulling me through the door, please?
Elliot, snap out of it. Come on.
My name is Kid.
And shouting at you. Elliot, grab the kid. Come on. Elliot.
Now, something important is that you are at a -2 to everything.
Oh, good.
Now,
But that vigor roll, then probably not.
really important. So, 3 wounds means incapacitated, not dead, and it means that you roll on a permanent injury table.
Ooh. I really should have gone for the kill.
Yeah. You think, Carl?
I didn't know she was a badass.
Who knew that the hat rack was going to cause so much damage?
That's that
I'm not
MVP
a
of the
psychic.
match. The hat rack does more damage than the dynamite.
Well, she had the candlestick. That's why it's in Clue.
Yeah.
If it is actually my turn now, I was
It
was
is
just
your
waiting-
turn now.
Okay, I was just waiting to see if anything else was. I was waiting to see if anyone else was gonna shoot Kid or
Alright.
smack Kid or. I'm gonna do something because I think even if I yank him out, he's probably gonna take an attack of opportunity. So
Wait, verify that. Did that
I
happen?
it would happen,
Oh,
Yeah.
but
Jesus.
Mr. Moore, I would let you put your body in the way of those attacks if you wanted to.
yeah, we're on stream. We're on stream. I'm gonna make this interesting. Josh. I
Which
wanna-
one?
Oh, well, first of all, Josh, sorry if this kills you. Josh, DM Josh, I want to cast some magic.
You want to cast some magic?
Oh.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Seeing Rattlesnake Kid taking all of these hits and my slight haze and the rest of it, I panic. And I just internally scream for someone to help Kid. And I just want the ladies, I want the attackers away from him. So I'm basically the spell, if it manifests correctly, is just going to be like a gust that just knocks the 3 away from Kid, hopefully giving him the time it will allow to get him out, knocking them down, stunning them, or what have you. That would be what he just wants them away. That would be the key word in his mind, is just away, get away from him.
Okay. Well, what you see is time slow down. Almost to a pause as you see the women coming up to hit the Rattlesnake Kid once more, possibly wounding him severely. And as time slows down, you see a well-dressed man stepping out as if at normal speed, even though you yourself are moving at incredibly slow. Walk out from behind the church. Goes, so you need my help? He pulls a deck of cards out of his front pocket. Let's see how you do. And so now we are going to see what you draw. ladies and gentlemen, one of the magic systems in this game is playing poker. So, let's take a look. These will be our held cards. Do you have any guts? Sorry, not guts. Let me just check something. I did not explain this system because it's very difficult to get anything else.
So I picked a cracking time to introduce this system to the game, guys. I'm really sorry.
Last couple of minutes.
The last minutes, and I'm like, hey, let's deal with the devil.
There's plenty of guts inside if people want any. It's just lying around on the floor.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the communal pool.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now, you're lucky that you are not actually playing against the devil.
Damn right. I would lose so badly with the hand I've got.
You are playing against the concept of poker hands.
Okay.
You have received one pair.
Which everybody has.
But that is enough to get some points
Right.
to cast the spell. So it's to you. Well, you've won this time, Mr. Moore. I'll see you next time. And then he snaps his hands, and there's a huge gust of wind inside the church. The rest of the windows blow out, and the women are blown back a short distance.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, I don't have the action to then yank him, but I feel like Elliot would still kind of stumble closer to Kid. Just because, like, I know game-wise that he's now in the clear doesn't mean Elliot wouldn't move towards as if still to help. But it is a stumble. Like, this was all internal. It was like in a spur of the moment, somebody help him. Elliot didn't really know this wasn't a conscious decision. So he didn't know that that was going to happen. Now he's like, oh shit. That's all I've got. I'll just stumble a few steps as if I were going to help Kid, but I mean, Kid's turn will roll around before I can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Jebediah?
Save me!
Yeah. I lunge forward, grab the rattlesnake kid's collar with one hand, the door handle with the other, and slam it shut.
I'm holding onto my candelabra. This is probably the only reason I'm still standing up. It's like, I brought this. I hope you like it. Happy birthday. And then I fall over.
Well, I assume that you would like to go first. Mr. Rattlesnake Kid.
Probably.
So please make a spirit check.
Spirit check. Oh, my speciality.
Did he get yanked through by Jebediah though? He's on our side of the door. Right?
Yes, sorry.
A 4.
That is a success. You are no longer shaken.
Cool. Quick! And I slam it home.
Yeah.
And then I say, Elliot, you have anything over 50% proof?
Yes.
Match at the cheek.
Not entirely okay with burning down a church with everyone inside it. Elliot
There must be another door.
Super white. He's just like.
Jebediah puts a hand on the kid's shoulders, like, I say we let the law deal with this lot. They'll want to hear what's festering in their town.
No, yours never any fun.
At this point, I'm gonna grab Kid and I'm gonna be like, "We have got to get you looked at," and I'm gonna start dragging him in basically a random direction, but towards like houses and things that we can see are quite obviously abandoned.
Sounds great.
We need to get him patched up. This is bad.
Yeah, I think we'll leave combat at this point.
I will snatch the match and the liquor and burn the place down. It's holy.
You
They can
see,
escape out
this
the
is why
windows.
you and I are on the same. Yeah.
I don't give you the alcohol to do that.
That's why I said snatch.
That's more of a rifle through my things.
Well, let's roll it out.
As I recall, you had already asked him for alcohol. You had already said, "I need a
I had
little."
already
I
had
haven't
the
taken it
alcohol.
out, but
You said you brought out the portable alcohol,
I said I
And
put out a
you-
portable bar, which I don't.
so it was readily snatchable. Readily snatchable.
I do have like three bottles of fine liquor that I took from the train, plus my own like liquor bottle that I'd been drinking from at the very, very beginning. All of those are currently in my bag. I'm not in a fit state to really fight you off, Mr. Calhoun, if you're serious about this. But I'm not sure.
Did you see the windows?
I'm not sure if Jebediah would want to step in and stop this either. I'm pushing off with Rattlesnake Kid. I'm gonna get this guy looked at. He's in a bad way. I'm gonna get him patched up. But like I
I
said,
don't think I am capable of stopping him.
So yeah, I see what Jesse's doing, and I rush over and I just like grab him by the shoulders. I'm like, Mr. Calhoun, I really must suggest you rethink your course of action. There are folks out there, there are powers we do not understand. And yes, our urge is to fight back, to lash out, to burn it to the ground. But there are repercussions for such actions, my friend. And you do not want the shadow of whatever's depicted in them there windows, casting its long, dark fingers over you for the rest of your life. This will be dealt with, but not like this.
I'm burning it down.
It was a good speech, but yeah, no,
It
in
worked.
your place, the kid would do exactly the same thing.
I'll try and lay him out.
All right.
Well,
Yeah,
do-
I
what's
agree
the-
with
what's the role for
Robojax.
this?
The church is totally defiled already.
This church is.
You're gonna punch him, John?
I was going to try and stop him, yeah, in any way I can.
Yeah, fighting check.
Okay.
Hey.
You
I will
gently
use-
tickle his chin.
Use my blue Benny.
Hey,
With a d6.
Don't forget the d6. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I'll take it.
wow.
That's
church
what the
burns.
dice are saying. The dice agree. Burn the church.
We got 50% of the party wants to burn this place down, and 50% is like, this is a bad idea. I actually don't know which is the good idea here.
So
Well, I think John's using
John-
that Benny to re-roll, isn't he?
I want no the dice have spoken.
Oh.
John takes a swing at Mr. Calhoun, and John's fist slams into the door.
I'd like to say Jebediah missed, I would have laid him out cold.
As the fist slams into the door then very quickly thereafter swings open.
But we put the thing through, the handles, to try and block it.
Well,
Did that not happen?
It was just
When-
a shit idea.
when he rolled his critical failure. He slammed against it, and it kind
Broke it.
Yeah, it was a wooden. It was a wooden kind of candlestick pole. It would have laid Jesse Calhoun out this punch. It would have just absolutely
Destroyed.
put him on the floor, but instead it cracked the pole, which
And then
very
the-
shortly after.
Cultists push through.
Less of a haymaker, more of
So
a
what they
waymaker.
send with the Molotov, just like
Oh
fuck.
God.
And
you drop the fluid, the fire goes, you run. Yes, yes.
Mhm.
you see
Go, Jesse. Yeah.
the group of
Women.
parishioners waiting for you.
The Bible bashers run.
Just fucking peg it, guys.
Yeah, as
Throw it on
as
the ground and deuces.
As I see it break, I will make a break for it myself, and Jesse drops that.
Throwing check, Jesse.
To throw it on the ground?
Do you want to break it?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Hey, that's such a.
Bottles never break when you drop them if you don't want them to.
It's like, oh, my favorite bottle. I hope it doesn't break.
Yeah. You can guarantee that one will shatter like a motherfucker.
roll a
but yeah.
deception check on the fates.
Oh,
Of course
no,
they didn't
please
put anything
don't.
in throwing.
Who would?
All right, here we go. Hey, I think it
Oh
breaks,
my
buddy.
Blows
I
it.
think it shatters.
This is the dice agreeing with us.
Jesus
What's
This
that?
is
Christ.
unholy. This
another
place is-
D6. And
Another
another
D4
D4.
and another D6.
Wow. Mhm.
You know we're not getting away with this, right? We're gonna burn
no.
the church down.
Another
killing everyone
D4.
in it. The law
Oh my
itself will
God.
descend upon us like a goddamn.
They have to prove we did it.
Accidents happen. Yeah, like what do you?
10. 10 total, Josh.
Our word against theirs, and theirs are gonna be pretty quiet.
So you toss this makeshift Molotov cocktail into the group, the small group in front of you, and you make a break for it. And you see a couple of them are like trying to get the fire off. A couple of them are like, save the church, save the church, and they're running into the room to get the bucket of water, but they have stopped paying attention to your retreat.
That'll do.
All right, we're out. We did it.
I mean, it occurs to me that if we want evidence to prove that we weren't actually just there to destroy a church, we probably do want the church standing. We did destroy all the windows, though.
It does occur to me, however, that without the Molotov, perhaps we would not have been able to get away cleanly. So actually,
I mean, if we hadn't had the fight over the Molotov as well, the whole thing. Let's not second guess fate.
Oh man, I like the idea of
I-
Jebediah and Jesse have this little slap fight, and then just the Molotov slips out, lands, they both look at each other, and go, "Peace," and then just take it.
All right, so the church was here.
Was so it burned.
You were at the church, which is
Yeah.
here. This building is clearly too damaged for you to retreat to, and is right across from the church. This is the Crier River Hotel. Here is the old school, and the old library, and the facility with very many beautiful women.
Well, I think we know where Rattlesnake
Oh.
Kid is going.
Yeah, no, I love books.
He's going where I'm dragging him. And
Oh,
can I also
indeed.
just say we could just save everyone a lot of time and just head to 8.
That's it there.
And we were all like, that's probably a very funny joke. Let's just check the
That's-
clock.
And it was like,
Yeah.
it takes a little investigating, but we'll get there. Yep.
Right? I was like,
There was this long pause, and I was like, "Oh, that joke landed. Whatever."
Well, You had to find
14 is probably the best, but we would have seen it on our way through town before.
Yeah, you saw a clearly empty building.
This one here.
That had no one had even bothered to check up on.
I would definitely like to head to a location that's not going to have people. I mean, maybe no one would look in the house of ill repute necessarily, but there'd be a lot of eyes there. I'd rather move to a place where we can get our stories straight while we catch the kid.
You remember seeing that the schoolhouse, the library, the barber, of course, the derelict building, were all fairly empty. By fairly empty, I do mean no people.
Okay.
Does any of those sound enticing to anyone, or should we actually head for the derelict?
I was serious. I like books.
Okay.
Good places in.
Because a derelict building would be where I would look if I was looking for people.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got that second floor. We can keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, as long
So-
as there's no one in the library, because I don't want any ask awkward questions. Why do you have a hat rack in your bag?
Anyway, you guys head toward the library. You find that the library is unlocked, completely dark inside. It is full of bookshelves without books.
Oh, damn it.
I'm gonna Jesse. Let's use these to barricade the doors.
yes. I will help barricade the doors.
Is there a place that I can sit the rattlesnake kid? Like, is there like a table that people would have read at, or something that I can just kind of sit him at?
There are some crates.
I'll do in a pinch.
Fallen bookshelf is flat, right?
Not very comfortable though.
Yeah, there's
Look
no
at this
reading.
prince.
No reading sofa. No 4-poster bed that I can just
Don't forget the Egyptian cotton.
relaxing.
I'm glad we are all agreed
Look as
on what
far
I
as
deserve.
the eyes can see.
Why is there 7 of you?
So we get to the library. Elliot lays the rattlesnake kid out on one of the crates, which they find is covered in dust but full of books that never made it out of the crate and onto the shelves.
Oh.
Just Thunderflash starts barricading the doors with the help of Mr. Calhoun, pushing the old bookshelves up against the door. As we wonder what the cultists will do, and if we can get the law to help, or if the law will respond instead. We'll have to find out in 2 weeks, because that is going to be all for Deadlands Coffin Rock for this week.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry, going a little bit over there, everybody.
No worries.
Oh, necessary evils.
Yeah, I know. I don't know about chat, but I'm like, don't apologize. That was fun.
We could have been so much faster, but that lady was really good with the hat rack.
Right?
Yeah.
Unexpectedly.
Can
proficient.
you
Remove
disengage?
it? No, it's
like
quite
it's an
very-
action to.
You can take a dodge action, which gives you a +2.
Okay. Right, a massive thank you to GM Josh for running that fun session, and to the other friends of ours that we have here. As a pleasure as always. And yes, do indeed join us in 2 weeks to see what happens as in the aftermath of this showdown at the cultists' church. And that game in 2 weeks will be a little bit more special even, because it will be the kickoff game, the inaugural game of our charity weekend, aka the Odyssey. And we will be kicking things off with a game of Deadlands and then rolling through with two games of one-shot roulette, and also our Candlekeep Mysteries crew as well, as we we'll be raising funds for Jasper's Game Day, the suicide prevention charity, and we'll be joined in our endeavors by these wonderful people here and these wonderful people up here. Do join us and don't miss out on seeing us as we get to play with Satine Phoenix, Jason Charles Miller, Jameson Stone, Little Red Dot, Dead Aussie Gamer, Jeremy Cobb, Dreaded GM, Caustic Phoenix, Patch from Quest Junkies UK, Michelle of Phoenix Dice, and Kyle of Play Nerd Allies. A fantastic group of people who have very generously agreed to help us as we try to raise some funds. Come along, use your donations to help Twist Play. Josh, we're going to have to talk about ways that donations can be effective in the game here. And we are going to have a wonderful, wonderful time. Elliot Moore over here helps me do these characters for these lovely people. And there's a very interesting bunch of characters that you're going to get to enjoy to see. Jameson Stone almost got the mythic elusive being of the level 5, one level in 5 different classes. He's got 4. He's going to deal with 4 classes. I believe it was a monk, ranger, druid.
Bard, wasn't it?
No, it's the Matt Mercer one. The Blood Hunter.
That was the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lots and lots of very interesting characters from lots and lots of very interesting players, and we are very, very excited to share that with all of you. If you're able to consider donating the event is happening to influence play and get yourself in the run-up for some fantastic giveaways as well. Every $5 will get you a ticket in the giveaway, as we are once again partnering with lots of fabulous people, the wonderful folks at World Anvil, Hero Forge, the wonderful CZRPG, our new friends at 225 Games, Phoenix Dice, and lots of others that are in discussions as we speak, and we are very much looking forward to sharing that with all of you. So, as that is said, let me jump on over to our special guest from Corsair's Cove, swinging in on the rigging with his cutlass in his teeth. Josh the Pirate, what is coming up with you, sir?
What is coming up with me? Well, I'm currently mid-fringe, so not a huge amount Twitch-wise, I'm afraid.
Okay, no, I hope it's going well.
It is. It's been COVID is an interesting time.
Yes.
Yeah, Perth is incredibly lucky. We had 7 new cases in West Australia.
Oh wow!
Today, so we're remarkably lucky. God bless State Daddy. Nobody else. The rest of the country are very pissed off with us. We're like, no, you're not coming in. Fuck off. I will be back in a couple of weeks. We'll be looking at more One-Shot Wednesdays, and Humblewood will be kicking back off again in March, as will Raquel will be coming along to run her own game in her own homebrew world, sort of sci-fi fantasy D&D.
Awesome.
It's going to be exciting and interesting. So yeah, that's brace yourselves for that.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. All right. So as for ourselves, we will be back tomorrow with Candlekeep Mysteries. Rime with the Frost Maiden on Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, depending where you are, out of the Abyss, later on into Ravenloft for our Barovia and Beyond homebrew campaign. Then we'll be joining the Chicenta's Tyranny crew next Friday. Before, on the Saturday of next week, we'll be heading on over to Quest Junkies UK to kick off with GM Josh up there, and some of our other good friends, a mini Humblewood campaign of our own, as we'll be kicking that off. Come see me as a Marin Raptor Beastheart from Matt Colville's beautiful imagination, as I venture into the Humblewoods to save with my friends, do a heroic thing along with my beast companion, a mimic. So do enjoy that. It's going to be a wonderful time. And so thank you so much everyone for joining us today. If you joined us and gave us a follow, do have a look for your Twitch whispers as I send that followers Discord invite. And as always, it has been an absolute pleasure. We will head on raiding. Stick around, grab yourself some extra Dream Pie channel points for sticking with the raid. Send the love. We're going to go and head over to our friends Hiberno Way as they are delving into some Forgotten Realms lore. Let's head it back to the D&D verse as we are looking into what's going on here. Sorry, Charlie. Excuse me, mate. There's just too many things going on. Of course, we will be back in the Feywild with Wild Beyond the Witchlight as well, Thursday night or Friday morning, depending where you are. Cheers, Charlie. Okay, so please do stick around. And all of those sessions, all of the D&D sessions we have running at the moment are being sponsored by the wonderful folks at CZRPG and Frictionless Dan himself. And we have giveaways of encounters and goodies and bundles that you can put into your games with every single session. So do jump in for the chance to win on all of those. But that is all she wrote for today. Thank you, gentlemen. A pleasure as always. And yes, we are heading off for that raid. So, stick around for the raid. If you've got them, let those phoenixes fly. But, as we say around these parts, oyasumi nasai.
Oh, yes, me.
Oh, yes, me.
Hasta luego.